When I was 24, I crossed paths with Linda, a woman who had an uncanny ability to make me feel like the only man who mattered. From our very first moments together, her presence enveloped me, and within a year, I asked her to marry me. She accepted without a moment's pause, and I believed I had found my lifelong companion, someone to share every triumph and trial. We created a home, and I embraced her daughter from a past relationship as my own, pouring my heart into our family. For years, I was convinced that our bond was built on unshakable love and trust. But beneath her warm smiles, Linda harbored a secret self, one that would eventually shatter everything we had built. The unraveling began subtly. She started staying late at work, receiving mysterious calls, and offering vague reasons for her absences. At first, I dismissed my suspicions, chalking them up to paranoia. This was my wife, the woman I had entrusted with my entire being. Yet the evidence mounted. Receipts for meals I never shared, hotel bookings she never spoke of, and a fragrance that wasn't the one I'd gifted her. My instincts screamed a truth I wasn't ready to face. Linda was unfaithful. Still, I held my tongue, clinging to the hope that she'd confess, that our love could overcome her betrayal. The illusion shattered one stormy night when a hospital call jolted me awake. Linda had suffered a heart attack, but she wasn't at work or even at home. She was found in another man's bed, wrapped in his embrace, her final breath stolen in a place of deceit. The revelation hit me like a tidal wave, threatening to drown me in grief and shock. All those years of devotion, sacrifice, and trust had ended in the cruelest betrayal. In her last moments, I wasn't her husband, just the man she'd deceived. When hospital staff asked about funeral plans, a cold fury consumed me. Why should I honor a woman who had dishonored our vows, who had discarded our life for fleeting passion? I made my choice then and there. I wouldn't attend her funeral. I refused to stand by her casket, pretending she'd been the faithful wife she swore to be. If her lover wanted to grieve, let him. He'd already claimed what was most precious to me. But the pain didn't end with Linda's betrayal. Her daughter, the girl I'd raised with care, fed, clothed, and loved as my own, confronted me, demanding I fund the funeral. "You're her husband," she snapped, as if I owed Linda even in death. Rage surged within me. I saw in her the same entitlement and ingratitude Linda had nurtured. I refused her, my voice steady as I said, "Linda stopped being my responsibility the moment she chose another man's bed." Her daughter's face contorted with anger, but I stood firm. I had given everything, my love, my loyalty, my years, and I would give no more. When she pressed, insisting I owed it to family, I spoke the words that severed our ties for good. "Your mother was never faithful, and you're not my blood. From this moment, you're not my responsibility either." Walking away from them both was agonizing but liberating. I gathered the fragments of my dignity and cut all connections. I didn't attend the funeral, didn't send flowers, didn't shed a tear. Instead, I channeled my energy into rebuilding a life that belonged solely to me, untainted by deception. The town's whispers didn't faze me. Let them judge. They hadn't lived my pain, hadn't been betrayed in their own home. Months later, I heard Linda's daughter was struggling financially, expecting me to step in and save her. I didn't. My silence was my answer, louder than any words. Actions carry weight, and loyalty must never be one-sided. Linda's betrayal had stolen enough from me. I wouldn't let her daughter take more. Sometimes, I reflect on the years I lost, the love I poured into someone who didn't deserve it. But then I remind myself, I endured. Betrayal didn't break me entirely. I walked away with my pride intact, choosing self-respect over humiliation. That was my vengeance, my resolution. Linda lies in the earth, remembered by those ignorant of her truth. Her lover fades into the shadows. Her daughter is no longer part of my life. And I live unburdened by the chains of deceit, stronger than ever, with a heart that will never again accept lies cloaked as love.